Best sex ever, huh? Well, let me tell you, I mean, it was amazing. So, I was beaten off at this garage sale, right? And I was just like, just kind of bored looking around. And this beautiful lady walks out. Gorgeous, stunning, blue eyes, curvy body, perfect. She's like 10 or 15 years older than me, but she is gorgeous. And she's like, "Why are you beating off in my garage sale?" It's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm bored. I don't know what to do." And she's like, "Oh, well, I didn't know you were bored. Why don't you come inside and I'll have you some fun times?" Oh, she's okay, okay. Yeah. And I was like, "Okay." So I follow her in. And I'm just like, I'm walking behind her. I'm just like, wow, like she is perfect. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. So we go into the living room and she's like, she starts going like this and I started blowing me. I'm like, oh my goodness, sick dude, sweet. And she's like, so I started taking her shirt off and I was like, wow, you are fit. This is amazing. So like I take all her clothes off and then like we're doing it. I get into the motion and we're on the couch. And then we start messing around everywhere else. And she's like, hey, listen, we might have to change up the scenery a little bit. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. So we both get up. I follow her. I'm just walking right behind her, just slowly caressing her body. She takes me into this room. It's amazing. This room. She opens the door. It's like an all nature room of like jungle shit. And there's like these huge leaves. And there's like these birds flying around, just like colorful as shit. And then there's like these frogs on the ground. And there's just this all nature floor of like dirt. And I was like, wow, we're boning in like this nature place, like prehistoric back in the day nature. And I'm like, this is incredible. I can't even believe it. It felt so natural and pure. And she's like, wait, before we're done, I'm gonna take you to one more room. I'm like, oh, okay. So we get up, and then like we walk down the hall, and she opens another door, and it's like this technology room from like the future. Like there's just all these crazy lights and beams, and like there's just crazy spheric geometrical shapes, and there's all this crazy stuff. But there's just shit floating around, and when we walk in, we begin to float. This room has no gravity. She learns how to defy physics. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And we're just boning in the midair and we're doing all these crazy positions upside down. And oh my gosh, it was unbelievable. And I'm like, this is awesome. And we're just going at it for like 35 minutes. And then finally at the end, we're both, oh yeah, let's do this. What the, oh my gosh, yes, whoa. And we both had the biggest climax ever. And I'm just sitting there, hugging in midair. And I'm like, thank you. That was amazing. I whispered in her ear, and she's like, anytime. And then I wake up, and I'm like, damn, what the? It was the best experience of my life, maybe, even though it really didn't happen, and I dreamed about it. It was unreal. I mean, that was something else. And I haven't seen her, since. I wish it could happen to me in real life, but it was still a great time.